Hello there everyone, welcome to the Milkbar. Yep, as I said in the last Milkbar, my 2000th video, this was coming up pretty soon. So first we have a whole year with no Milkbar whatsoever. Now we have two basically in a row. It's just like 2 weeks in between. News! And this video, this Milkbar, is to thank all you guys because we've finally reached a total of 100,000 views on this channel. All videos together, over 100,000 now. That is... it's incredible. Thank you so much. It's not enough. It's not enough just saying thank you. I need to do something more. I need to dance. That felt right. So depending on how you count, I've been doing YouTube now for either 7 or 6.5 years. Like, I started with my acapellas late 2012/early 2013. So if you count it from there, doing YouTube regularly. Before that I only had the Dr. Strong and Monkey Man video up. But then I started doing the acapellas, and I did them until summer of 2013 when I also started Let's Playing, so you might count that as the real start of the channel as well. It depends a bit on. So what I'm saying is it has taken me 7 to 6.5 years to get to 100,000 views, which is a long time. So then you might be thinking, wait, is that going to be the... So, because the next one I'm doing for views, next Milkbar, will be 200,000, so double this. Will that take another 7 to 6.5 years? No! At least I don't think so. Okay, I am recording this now, I hope. This is part of my statistics on YouTube, and this is showing... amount of views for my videos over time, and I've set it per year. I'm not showing you the whole screen, just the actual graph. And as you can see here, like 2010, that was when my channel was created. I created to be able to subscribe to things, but I didn't upload anything. Then you see, well, 2011, I somehow have 1,318 views, which cannot be right, because I mentioned this before. Before I uploaded anything that's on my channel now, I uploaded a few videos where I just play the ocarina a little bit. They are really bad, but they never reached that amount of views. I removed them quite early on as well, so I don't understand those numbers. 2012, it goes down, well, because the only thing I had then was in the beginning of the year Dr. Strong and Monkey Man, and then the first acapella in the end of that year. Maybe also the second one also near the end. I don't remember for sure completely. But as you can see, since then, per year, 2013, and 14, it's been growing, and 15, amount of views per year. You see 6,700, 9,700. Then we have the spike here in 2016 because of the shout out I got. So that's up to 24,000, and then that means next year it goes down because shout out was gone to 16,000. But if you don't count this spike, if you look at this point at 2015 and this point at 2017, you can see that it would be quite a straight line in between there if I hadn't gotten the shoutout either. Anyway, the shoutout helped a lot, but you see, it's quite a straight line. So it from 6 to 9, so that's 3,000. So 9, 7, that would be like 12 something, and then 15 something. Oh, it's even 16 something because it has increased a little bit. And then to 18, 17, 800. 19 last year, 19,000. So you see, the amounts of views per year are increasing. Then you can say, oh, but it goes down like hell. Oh, well, it's because we're only in February of this year so far. So it has only accumulated 2,000, which is more views than I got, well, that year. Not 2,000, total of 2013. I'm getting close to 2013's whole year of views. So while I am slowly moving up, it's not going to take as long because I am slowly increasing views every time. So it might not take like 6 to 7 years, but rather maybe 5 years. Hopefully less. If I'm lucky, I might be very lucky. Yes. Questions. Okay, so we do have one question that I got since the last Milkbar, and that is, what's your favorite gaming memory? I have so many memories and so many things that I've forgotten about gaming, so I have honestly no idea which one my specific favorite would be. I would have to like look at each and every game I've ever played and go through my mind like, do I have any special super memories from this or this? It would take too long, but I can mention a few good ones. I don't know if they're necessarily my favorites. For example, from Ocarina of Time, I remember because when we first got it, I wasn't the one that played it because I was like 5, almost 6, and I was a bit scared. That game was a bit scary to me back then. So my dad was playing while me and my brother was just watching. I might have mentioned this in the past, I don't know. But anyway, a little bit later, I tried playing it myself for the first time, when I was like 6 or 7-ish. And I remember specifically fighting King Dodongo, the second boss. And, well, right now I can kill it like almost immediately, just stun it, bring out a Deku Stick and do a jump attack, and it's basically dead. It's super easy, but back then when I was a little kid, it was really hard for me because I wasn't, like, I couldn't play with the controllers. Okay, now my language doesn't make sense. Yeah, I just didn't have the same... I wasn't used to playing video games the same way as I am now. So it was actually much more difficult. And I remember finally beating it, and my whole body was just shaking because, like, you've been so focused and determined, and then when you finally beat it, it's like, ah! So I do specifically remember that boss. It was usually the same thing after every boss, but specifically that one has gotten stuck in my memory. That was a pretty great memory. Another one is the first time I played Super Smash Bros. That was pretty good because it was a friend of mine had borrowed the original Smash Bros. From another friend he knew, not one of my friends. And so he brought it over to me, and we just, with my Nintendo 64, we sat and played it for like a whole day. And we had so much fun. I don't remember any specifics. It was just the first time I was subjected. That sounds wrong. But that type of game was completely new back then. It was the first Smash Bros. So I was just like, oh, all these characters from different games, and you can jump around and fight, and it was so amazing to me. That's also a very good memory. But that's it for questions for this episode, because I only got that one. But if you do have any questions for the next Milkbar, which probably will be much further in the future, unless I get a lot of questions, then I will have a questions-only Milkbar, most likely. But if you have almost any type of questions, the only things I rule out is things that are too private or personal, and other random things. I don't know. Just ask a question and we'll see if I can answer it or not. If I can't answer it, I'll probably reply to you in the comments saying, I won't answer that. That's because of blah. So there is a thing I wanted to bring up near the end here is back when I started doing these milk bars, I did a lot of things in the category I would like to call random that I have here. But I haven't done that in a long while because I haven't really thought of any things I could do. I did a lot of like taste testing. I like ate lemon, lime. I tasted sandwich caviar. Oh yeah, Mountain Dew. I tried Mountain Dew because I'd never drank that before. Whatever. But lately, I don't want to taste like disgusting stuff or really spicy stuff. I would just like to do that with normal stuff that I haven't tried yet. That's basically it, because I am such a coward when it comes to food and like things you put in your mouth. And I've also done things like I gave you a room tour, I think, and yeah, things like that. It's just that I haven't gotten any ideas on what to do, so if you have any ideas for random segments for the milk bar, just smaller things, nothing big, feel free to put that in the comments down below as well. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this milk bar episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye! Yay! Ärzte Song. Hey! Boom, boom. Yay! Watch some videos. Hey! Boom.